Welcome back everyone. We're down here at Oz Caravan World today and we're here to show you something very exciting. This is an expedition truck that the boys have just finished completing. It's absolutely spectacular. Before I go on, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you can see more great content like this one. So this customer here basically came to us and said they wanted to build an expedition truck. They gave us a brief rundown on what they wanted in terms of the layout, the sort of products that they wanted to include inside this fit out. And we'll run through that in a bit more detail, but for now, let's go in and take a look. All right, welcome inside. So as you can see, this vehicle is both the combination of modern and absolute classic. For me, I personally love this herringbone floor that's gone down with the vinyl. And basically now to just show you a bit of the layout and what's included in this fit out. First off, as you can see, we've got a cut in through the cabin. Right, this one here is really cool. Basically, the customer said, look, if it's raining, I don't want to have to go outside, set the steps up, and then be able to get into the vehicle. So basically, giant hole here that they can just go straight from the cab into the body of the vehicle. So that's a really cool feature. Over on my right-hand side here, we've got our shower area. So it's a really, really good sized shower with the exhaust fan inside it. On my left-hand side, we've got the toilet, which is a Nature's Head composting toilet. So again, very compact, but is great to be able to have a separate toilet and shower in this fit out. On my left-hand side, continuing through, this is a really good sized kitchen. So everything inside this vehicle is actually run off diesel. So we've got a diesel cooker. Underneath the sink, we also have a diesel hot water system and a diesel air heater in a combo. So that's really, really cool. So this customer didn't want to have multiple sources for his different products. So that's really, really cool. As you can see, we've got a range hood with lots of overhead storage all through the kitchen and all of our control panels for the different products. And now to the living quarters, let's go take a look. So continuing on to the rest of the fit out. So basically on the left-hand side, we have a 230 litre Bushman fridge. So this one's operated off the 12 volt system. It's a really, really good sized fridge with lots and lots of storage for all of their needs. So fridge down the bottom, freezer at the top. Just above that, we obviously have a 240 volt microwave, which can be also operated through the inverter system. On the left-hand side just here, we have a pantry with wire storage. So again, this is really cool. We try and as much as possible, bring in these little knickknacks that basically just make it feel a little bit more modern, help optimize all your storage for your pantry needs in this situation. So that's again, a very, very cool feature. As you can see behind me here, this is actually a Happy Jack bed lift. So during the day, this is exactly what you'd see, your big lounge at the rear with lots and lots of storage underneath. And then for night, basically move those cushions out of the way and this bed will come down and basically sit in place. To continue on the right-hand side, basically, we've kept everything very simple. So this customer is obviously going to be in some pretty wicked places, very remote. So basically they wanted to make sure that we have no issues moving forward. So as you can see, everything is just on light switches or architrave switches for everything, rather than going through a battery management system. So that was a requirement the customer wanted. So yeah, very, very simple to use. Just behind me here, obviously we have our TV on a swivel that can be used, as well as, like I said, a huge lounge with USB chargers, power points, and obviously they're the outlets for the diesel heater. This is the Nuava table leg, which is a very cool leg, which basically can move the table in any direction. So if you just want to slip in here, get nice and comfortable, and then move it around to suit. This is probably easily 6 to 7 people will be able to sit in here comfortably. That's everything from the inside. As you can see, it's a beautiful fit out. It looks absolutely amazing. The green rainforest cabinetry and obviously the upholstery which ties in with it. So now let's go take a look on the outside. So on the outside here, we've got some really, really cool features again. As you can see, we have a Fiamma awning F45 up there. This one does actually have a motor kit, so it's just operated through a remote switch panel on the inside to bring it in and out. The legs do connect back onto the steps and also onto the rear of the vehicle, which is really, really cool. A lot of these sorts of vehicles actually have the staircase going through the center of the living area, which in my eyes is a bit impractical. Whereas here, what we're able to do is put the steps on the side of the vehicle with a handrail, and you can basically walk straight up the stairs and inside the vehicle. To continue on, basically on the outside, we have everything that the customer will need. So there's speakers, 240 volt outlet, USB-C chargers, And this is also access into underneath the lounge area as well. So just great storage for any hoses, grey water pipe, even tent poles or anything else that might be needed. So continuing around, as you can see, awning light, window, and this customer has put on quite a decent system on the back of it as well. So he's got dual spare tire carrier, which comes down off a winch system, which is really, really cool. And then around this side, as you can see, we have our mains inlet connection for our 240 volt power, as well as our mains pressure inlet and the 2 water tank fillers. So this vehicle has 2 massive water tanks in it, both for fresh water and also grey water. So more than enough capacity for what this customer is going to need for a decent time off grid. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. As you can see, a lot of time and effort went into this build. And in my eyes, absolutely spectacular. The last thing I just want to mention is down here at Oz Caravan World, if we do a build like this, we can also organise these custom decals on the side of the vehicle, which just looks absolutely amazing and just ties the whole fit out together. If you're interested in a build like this, get into contact with our office staff, and we can show you through our display room and run through some options for fit outs just like this one. So again, if you guys can all please like and subscribe to our channel, that would be fantastic. You enjoy your day.